my Madden NFL 21 at weighty-den.com on YouTube. What is up? Please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that bell so you can get notified each time I'm online on YouTube.com. So today we're doing a little Minnesota Vikings against the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm playing as a wide receiver in my own self. You should always be your own self. And are you ready for some football? Great. Well, so we'll start in a couple minutes. Sorry, I had the chills. Everybody wanted to know, what was that for? Because I had chills. You know what I'm saying? I got chills, man. That's not good. Start in a couple minutes. 2:35 in the morning. All right, let's start. Remember, I'm number 15 for the Minnesota Vikings. Just let everybody know. One-19. Set. Audible.
It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals taking on Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings.
With the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you into Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd. And they're all set as they'll match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Cousins on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Vikings.
Complete to number 15.
A big play there. 75 yards. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. Wow, first play of the game, CDs. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. 20!
And
he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Number 15.
A big play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get...
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
He's brought down at the 40.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And some space here. Past the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
And it's pretty evident when you watch how Minnesota plays, just how important Dalvin Cook is to their offense. 1,000-yard rusher a year before, the first one the Vikings had since Adrian Peterson was dominating their carries. And having Cook in the lineup for the bulk of the season, that made Minnesota exactly what their head coach Mike Zimmer wanted them to be. A much more physical team that complemented their defense.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
And Charles, we take a peek there at the recent draft class, and this definitely a year where they had a chance to greatly improve this team.
And you've got to take advantage when you have this type of an opportunity. 2 first-round picks, you better scout them well and hit on those selections.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line. Now he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out.
All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. A first down throw for Cousins. He will find the rookie from LSU. That's Justin Jefferson. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's a first down throw that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this 2nd quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
And
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
complete to number 50.
So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches, and being able to try and
And now this offense gets ready to take over the football. 1st and 10.
Don't get nervous. Set, 48.
Oh, a nifty juke there.
not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
On 48-yard line. 4 yards on the
from just shy of midfield. Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
6 yards.
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the 1st half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
5-yard line. A gain of a yard.
On 2nd down, Cook. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Cook, the ball carrier.
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action.
1st down, Minnesota.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
A chance to really cap off a big 1st half here as they come up on 1st. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Vikings offense continues to pour it on.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns.
So we are in the final minute now of the 1st half as this offense gets ready to take over. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Justin Jefferson, the rookie, his intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Final play of the half, Cousins. He's going to go up top again. That's caught inside the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the 1st half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead a little added. Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Now Mannion with his 1st toss since coming in. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
Complete to Tyler.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good, soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another 1st down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Mannion. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Chad Beebe, 53 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Throwing is Mannion. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
A loss of 5.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Flush to his right. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
First down, Vikings.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. A quick throw to the left flat, and he's got it. Room here to run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Well, he's certainly trying to earn his way into some more looks in the offense once the regular season heats up. If he continues to make plays like that, I think QB1 will look his way a little more often once the regular season begins.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Completes it to the fullback, Ham. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
At the 6-yard line.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. From 6 yards away as his guys continue to pour it on. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Over the middle to Smith. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27.
Smith Jr.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it. We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from the 20. And this Viking offense is running away with this one.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way for the 6 points.
Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. His throw incomplete. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Tajay Sharp, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Yards to go.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Vikings. Tajay Sharp, 78 yards. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one 28 yards on the ground.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you talk about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Buying time to his left. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Going to run with Madison again. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll set up to throw. And he finds his target. It's Sharp. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Complete to touch.
It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the 1st down as well.
1st down, Vikings.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Smith catches left side. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Touchdown.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
Tonight's
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Cincinnati, good night, everybody. Start your week by installing your game plan.
This is second nature, all is automatic.
Start the regular season by selecting your season goal. Meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards. Start your week by installing your game plan.
You fools hurt. Jesus will.
I heard a flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip when it's split, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip when it's split, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Yeah, the sun can't touch me, got a brand new visor, yeah. You're friend smart, but my boy's wiser, yeah. Get the job done like the equalizer. And I'ma grab another drink, cause tonight I'ma die like Michael Phelps. Hey, diving in this pool. ones that think I'm joking. This for real. Lightweight bust off half a. Yeah, I'm sweating, babe. Must be all them happy meals. I don't know how happy feels. But
Today, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings taking on Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Green Bay Packers. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we have arrived. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Cousins now to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. Well, how about a deep ball on the first play from scrimmage, putting that secondary on notice?
Brandon, all I remember when I was a player is that we always took a test the night before the game about teams' tendencies and what they plan to do. I'm not sure we think deep ball right out of the gate and putting us back on our heels.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. So left side here, and it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. Is down.
Brent, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him. 2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. Cousins again. His pass caught at the 4. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. How about to start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive. Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. And this
guy's man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now there's a deep shot that's complete. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. They're going for Jefferson downfield. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
Although it's more commonplace now than at any other time in the NFL, it's still tough to think about throwing a rookie quarterback right into the fire week 1.
We drop you in now to first quarter action as the offense begins this drive. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Vikings. Big play there. Making quite a splash with his second touchdown of his NFL debut. And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down. So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stacked your team just the way you're supposed to.
And that is incomplete.
Incomplete on the jump ball.
So here, the men in charge are going to be looking at whether or not the receiver had possession of the ball as he went out of bounds.
And they have to make sure that the receiver got both feet down in bounds as well.
In punt formation.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes...
A loose football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they're going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings.
Vikings.
So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play.
And now a first-time Pro Bowler from the season ago. It's Dalvin Cook. Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
On the carry, it's Cook. And they'll give him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Cousins on first down. Incomplete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph. And he'll be out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
I love the durability of Kyle Rudolph. He hasn't missed a game for the Vikings since 2014. Always on the field, always contributing. They keep calling him a dependable target. He can be that and more. And remember, in the overtime win against New Orleans in the playoffs last year, who caught the game-winning touchdown? That guy right there, Kyle Rudolph.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
The ball carrier.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 12-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. On 1st and 10, Cousins.
And the running back position just continues to evolve from what I saw as a youngster when you just took the ball from the quarterback and ran as far as you could. Nowadays, you got to be able to catch the ball as well. And there were 15 running backs last season, partner, that ran for over 1,000 yards, but only 3 had 500 or more receiving yards as well. Leonard Fournette with Jacksonville, Christian McCaffrey, of course, with Carolina, and this guy right here, Dalvin Cook.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. The throw over the middle, taken in. Touchdown, Vikings! And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, here's Cousins. It's that man again, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 24 yards the gain there, another first down as well. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season, so let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And in the second quarter, it's the Bears who are out in front. Nick Foles with a couple of touchdown passes. From there, we head down south to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they trail in that ball game to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. 2 touchdown passes there for Russell Wilson. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they currently trail the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Carson Wentz has thrown a touchdown pass. In the game you're watching, it's been Kirk Cousins with a hot hand in the first half. His 5 touchdown passes have him on a record pace. As for the call of the second half, we'll turn it back over to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And we remind you, lots more to come here in this opening weekend of the Return to Football 2020. Coming up later tonight, it's the national debut of SoFi Stadium in So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Cousins. They begin with a quick throw out left. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. He's going to air one out. Incomplete. A turnover would really help there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
Kevin King.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. He's going to try and go deep again. And it will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Well, shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Off the play fake. Cousins on the move to his left. He'll run it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown,
A big play there. 75 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. First down. Here's Cousins. Get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Nice gain of 21 yards.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now here's a throw that's taken in by Tajay Sharp. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Tajay Sharp, 57 yards. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both...
Following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field.
Good run there by Cook on 1st down, powering his way forward, a gain of 6.
Ball carrier.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing, Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
That's good for a Minnesota Vikings.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A big play there. 51 yards. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried?
Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Following the interception, Cousins looking left side, and it's complete. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards that time.
Vikings. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Cousins here to throw. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To throw is Cousins. That is caught at the 7. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Minnesota, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a home date next week against the Detroit Lions. Start your week by installing your game plan.
My moves make 'em run them up. I'm lit so you know what's up. I got the party going up. A champ with the crown is here.